are essential for preparing a festive holiday meal. Items like roasting pans, carving knives, meat thermometers, potato mashers, basters, and gravy separators help ensure perfectly cooked turkey and delicious sides. These tools simplify meal preparation, making it easier to serve a memorable Thanksgiving feast to family and friends. In this video, we're going to show you top 15 best Thanksgiving tools 2025. I am trying to list those based on price, quality, and more. Subscribe now, hit that bell, and never miss a product's review.
Number 15. Premium Racks 854199238. If you don't want to run your good china, crystal, and silver through the dishwasher, or you simply don't have a dishwasher, a good dish rack is essential for an organized post-Thanksgiving dinner cleanup. Our favorite is this Premium Racks Professional, a smartly designed double-decker that holds more dishes than others we tested, without leaving a very large countertop footprint. The bottom portion is your standard featureless rack, but the top holds plates more securely than most of the racks we tested. A cutlery basket hooks onto the side, as does a second basket that can be topped with a lid specifically designed for sharp knives. There's even a special attachment to dry your cutting boards. The rack also comes with two drain board options, one meant to let water pool and the other designed to tip any water into the sink, plus a microfiber cloth to set underneath. Number 14. Rachel Ray 54079. If you're more into pumpkin bread than pumpkin pie, a good loaf pan will be essential on Thanksgiving. This pan has a silly name and it doesn't look like a professional tool, but when it came to results and ease of use, we liked everything about it. The Rachel Ray Yum-O Oven Lovin' Loaf Pan has large handles and silicone inserts in Rachel's signature orange color that make it super easy to get a firm grip on the pan. The non-stick finish never faltered, even when we didn't grease the pan. Plus it's roomier than some of the others we tested, so meatloaf juices never bubbled over onto the oven floor. As it's safe up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, you can quickly brown off a crumb topping on an apple loaf if need be. Number 13. Emile Henry 366121. It's almost a Thanksgiving requirement to serve pie, so why not do it in style? You can't beat the Emile Henry pie dish for looks or turning out a pie with the crispy, flaky crust. It's made of ceramic and comes in lots of pretty colors. This 9x2-inch dish is deep enough to hold almost 2 quarts of filling. Its large capacity and attractive appearance make it a good choice for baking and serving other items like scalloped potatoes or candied sweets. As it can withstand high temperatures, you can run the Emile under the broiler if you want to brown off a lemon meringue pie or a mac and cheese casserole. Plus, it's microwave and dishwasher safe. Number 12. Nordic Ware 43105AMZM. Planning on making cookies for Thanksgiving? Roasted vegetables? Tossing out your roasting pan in lieu of a spatchcock turkey? You'll need a good baking sheet. And there's a reason this American-made baking sheet tops charts around the internet. This Nordic Ware half sheet is lightweight, large enough to fit more than a dozen cookies, and distributes heat like a dream. Measuring 12 by 17 inches, it's large enough to cook enough vegetables for a small crowd. Like all baking sheets, the biggest concern is always cleaning. We'd recommend using parchment paper or a Silpat mat under cookies to ensure that nothing sticks. For meats and vegetables, you could also line the sheet with aluminum foil. Number 11. Victorinox 5.1193.8-X2. You don't need every knife in the block to prepare Thanksgiving dinner, but this affordable set gives you everything you'll need, including a set of kitchen shears. The chef's knife, the one you'll probably use most often, is extremely effective at sliding through foods with minimal effort, and it features a non-slip grip for easy and comfortable handling. Number 10. Lodge INL Lodge.LC12SK. I love my cast iron skillet. Some years I skip the casserole dishes entirely and make my mac and cheese, stuffing, or cornbread straight into cast iron. Lodge has been making its cast iron cookware since 1896, but its durability is one reason why Lodge has become a household name and why they make our favorite cast iron pan. The Lodge Chef Collection 12-inch skillet will also likely last for generations. Our only complaint, it comes with no written warranty, though Lodge claims it will always stand behind its products. Number 9. KitchenAid KFP1318CU. If you don't feel like cutting anything this year, hook up your food processor instead. You can chop onions, celery, and garlic for stuffing, and use the included attachment to slice potatoes or shred cheese. In fact, you can even make your pie crust in it. In our testing, we found that the KitchenAid KFP1318 is the best on the market. It excels at almost every task, from chopping onions and slicing tomatoes as well as a razor-sharp chef's knife to processing homemade hummus and pesto into smooth textures. We also love that this appliance features a 3-in-1 feed tube that makes it easy to slide the appropriately sized food into the machine, and 2 speed settings to appropriately suit whatever you're processing. Number 8. Cuisinart CTG000 SMB. Given the choice between glass or stainless steel bowls, I'll go stainless every time. There's nothing to shatter or chip, making them both durable and long-lasting. And their lightweight profile makes them easy to use. While they shouldn't go into the microwave, they can be used on the stovetop as a double boiler. The small and medium-sized bowls in the Cuisinart stainless steel mixing bowls with lids set worked perfectly for melting butter and chocolate over a 2-quart saucepan. As a bonus, the bowls come with airtight plastic lids, so each bowl doubles as storage and transportation container, always helpful when you're planning a large meal. Number 7. Chef 102-157-001. I don't know about you, but I'm serious about my mashed potatoes. It's my favorite side on the Thanksgiving table. That's why I use a potato ricer to make fluffy, airy mashed potatoes. We love the way this potato ricer effortlessly pushed the potatoes through the hopper thanks to a gear-powered mechanism that requires less arm strength to use. It was the only ricer we tested that we could use one-handed, with the whole potato. With the others we tested, we have to chop the potatoes up into small pieces to achieve one-handed pressing. The comfortable handle is made from a heavy-duty plastic, but the hopper itself is stainless steel, which is easier to clean and should last a long time. The simple 2-piece design allows you to take the stainless steel basket out, making it both easy to fill and a breeze to clean. Number 6. OXO 107-2292. If you prefer preparing spatchcock turkeys, you'll need a good pair of poultry shears. It's easy to do, but you'll need to cut out the backbone, which, as the name implies, is lined with a bunch of bones that'll destroy your expensive knives. The OXO Good Grip spring-loaded poultry shears are the best set we've tested. The micro-serrated blade grips the bones and it doesn't struggle to slice through poultry skin. The tension in these spring-loaded scissors was perfect, and they bounced up and happily after every cut. They were light and maneuverable, and they were an overall joy to use. Number 5. Teak House 109. When we tested cutting boards, we split the winners into 3 categories. Our favorite bamboo cutting board was great for any task in the kitchen, but the Teak House's size and heft made it more of a specialty board than a catch-all winner. It happens to be perfect for resting and carving a Thanksgiving turkey though, because it can easily hold a 25-pound bird. It also happens to be a gorgeous piece that makes a stylish addition to your kitchen counter. The use of teak, a high oil wood, fought off moisture better than the other wooden boards, and it held the largest amount of liquid, 2/3 cup, in its grooves before spilling over. Number 4. Mercer Culinary M23720. This carving knife came in my culinary school knife kit, and it's so sharp I've never had reason to replace it. After you spent all that time and money to prepare your turkey, you definitely want to present it just right. You could use your chef's knife, but there's something ceremonious about pulling out a good carving knife. Plus, since you don't use it as frequently, chances are good it's razor sharp when you need it. You'll be able to carve up your turkey quickly and easily and present perfect slices. Number 3. OXO 1119890. Fast separators might not be the sexiest gadget in the kitchen, but you'll need one if you're hoping to make a killer gravy this year. By design, bottom draining separators make it almost impossible to pass a lot of fatty liquid through their valves because the fat floats on the top. Some of them have temperamental levers, but the trigger on this model is easy to control and by design will minimize splashing, creating less mess than some of the other models we tested. There's also a pour spout on the top, which makes it much easier to remove the fat left behind. And since the lever mechanism is located on the outside of the separator, we had no problems when it came time to clean everything up. Number 2. Tyfer HT03. If monitoring your turkey's temperature from inside the oven isn't important to you, pick up the Tyfer InstaProbe instead. This tool beats out competition with its accurate, lightning-fast temperature readings that take less than a second to display. We also love that the digital display features large numbers that are easy to read and a strong magnet on the back for easy storage. Plus, its waterproof design means cleanup is a breeze. Number 1. Viking 40135016. Most people think of a roasting pan as a Thanksgiving essential, and it definitely is. Talk about a fuss-free way to cook up a turkey. But you can also use a well-built one year-round for sheet pan meals or cooking a roast for a crowd, making it worth it to invest in a good one. The tri-ply stainless steel construction definitely gives the Viking roasting pan some heft, but the handles are super wide and comfortable, distributing the pan's weight nicely. It had excellent heat distribution as well. It's big and sturdy enough to handle a 20-pound turkey, and it's capable of cooking anything you throw at it.